friends, we're back. As I promised, today we're gonna make a carrot cake. I've never actually made one before, so I'm really excited. I got this recipe off of peanutblossom.com and just kind of altered it based on what ingredients I already have at home to use. So to start off here, I have my shredded carrot. It's about 3 large carrots. I have my dry ingredients here, which is your flour, your cinnamon, baking soda, and a bit of salt. I have 2 eggs, a little bit of extra flour to spread on the carrots because that will prevent them from clumping. We have 1 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup measure here for my vegetable oil. Today I've chosen to use coconut. And our vanilla extract right here. So it's a fairly simple recipe. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna start by doing my wet ingredients here in this bowl, which means I'm gonna crack my eggs and beat them up real good. Okay, now we are going to mix in the sugar and the oil with the eggs. So a lot of sugar, that's a cup. And then, because my coconut oil is nice and liquidy at room temperature, I'm just able to pour it in this measuring cup here. This is 1/3 of a cup, so we're gonna do this twice because we need 2/3. Mix it up until it's somewhat smooth and a nice light yellow color like this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to flour the carrot a little bit, like I said, to prevent from clumping when we go to put it in our batter. I'm just gonna lightly toss it like this. Oops. That's okay, that happens a lot in my house. Like Bob Ross, we say it's a happy accident. The rabbit can go pick that up in a second, he probably will. Okay, so we're gonna mix up our dry stuff. I'm gonna add my vanilla. Carrot infused vanilla now. Ooh, it's thick. It's very thick. I'm not forgetting anything, am I? Nope. Looks right to me. Okay, so let's then get this part started. Okay, so that looks pretty well mixed. Now we're gonna incorporate our carrot. Wow, that's a very thick batter. I didn't expect it to be that thick, if I'm honest. Look at that. All right, let's add those carrots in. All right, so this is looking pretty well mixed. This part of our journey together is done. Now it's time to migrate over to the kitchen and I'll show you what we're up to in there. All right, so here we are in the kitchen. We're gonna grease our pan to prepare it for the batter. Now I'm using my coconut oil again to do the greasing. I'm just gonna pour a tiny little bit in here. Beautiful. Okay, now you can leave it just like this. However, what I've noticed is that my pan, for some reason, when I just use the coconut oil, doesn't quite do the whole non-stick thing how I want it to. So I tend to flour my pan as well after I've oiled it. So I've got my leftover flour here from using it on the carrots. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Usually on a carrot cake, you would have a cream cheese frosting. However, I don't have cream cheese. So I looked up a vegan coconut oil frosting recipe. It's technically 3 ingredients, but I used up all my vanilla, so we're not gonna use it. But yeah, the ingredients are literally just coconut oil and icing sugar. I'm halving the recipe that I found, which called for a half a cup of coconut oil and 2 cups of icing sugar. But you know what, that actually looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.